What up? I got the question of the day for you. If you could sit down with your 15-year-old self, what would you say? And in turn, what would your 15-year-old self say to you now, like right now? Okay, so I created this channel and these questions as a form of support, right? Let's unite, not untie. Let's care for one another. Let's share ideas, right? Every day I pose a different question, right? And everybody gets the same question every day, right? Well, not the same. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you know what I mean. But here's the deal. We're all going to have different answers. And guess what? That's okay, because this is how we learn about others. We learn about ourselves, right? Self-discovery, self-awareness, that whole thing, right? And so I want to hear from you. Comment below and come be part of this judgment-free conversation, right? I want to hear, what would you say to your 15-year-old self and vice versa, right? And so in turn, I always answer these questions as well, right? Because I'm not exempt. We're doing this together. I'm in this with you. And so what would I say to my 15-year-old self? Well, first of all, I have to think about, like, okay, who was I, right? Like, what is the version of me that I remember? And, you know, and it's always probably, our perception is different than everyone else's perception. But like, I don't know. I mean, I kind of look back and like, you know, I was kind of like a dorky, overweight kid with like crazy perm and like super long hair. And I didn't really feel like I was part of like the cool kids. I kind of always felt like an outcast. You know, but that's my perception, and that's valid in how I feel. And so I guess, I don't know what I would say to her, but I guess I just would, I don't know, I guess I'd give her a hug and say, like, it's not always going to be awkward, and you're going to do awesome things, and you're already doing awesome things, even if you don't seem like you're doing awesome things. I guess I probably would give her some sort of pep talk, although probably 15-year-old me would be like, whatever, old lady, like, who do you think you are? So I guess that's just how it goes. I bring this question up because I want to give a shout out to my dear and wonderful friend and neighbor, Maggie, who is 15 years old. And she's one of the coolest 15-year-olds. I mean, there's many cool 15-year-old kids out there, trust me. But because I see her on a semi-regular basis, she's my next door neighbor, and she found out I'm teaching this gender and communication class at Northeastern, and she was like, oh my God, can I sit in on the class, right? Like, she wants to, you know, just come to a class and like see what it's all about. And she came last night, and because last night was my first day of classes, 37 students, right? I just decided to approve all the students on the wait list because I'm like, there's a lot to talk about this semester. And you know what? The more people that are in it, like, the better the conversation's going to be. But she came and like was part of this classroom, and like I felt like she could hold her own. Like, me at 15, I could have never done what she's doing. And I'm so impressed. I'm like crazy impressed that she did this. And so Maggie, I want to give a big shout out to you, because that's just phenomenal. Yeah, so there you go. That's my answer. That's a little bit about me and my neighbor, Maggie, of course. And now I want to hear from you. Comment below and come be part of this judgment-free conversation. And hey, while you're here, please subscribe. Come hang out. This is kind of a cool place to be, right? Self-discovery, that whole thing. And tell a friend, because the more people that are part of this conversation, the sooner we can change the world. Thanks.